here to celebrate with everybody with us tonight, Jessie and Mike's wedding. Martha and I are very, very proud of what Jessie and Mike have done. And we're thrilled to have everybody here tonight. So I know that people came from all over the place. I hope I didn't miss any place, but if I did, forgive me. We have people here from Toronto, Washington, D.C., Boston, Tennessee, Orlando, Boca, Philadelphia, Rochester, New York City, Miami, Texas, and California. Anyway, I also want to thank Mike and Deb.
Dayton, don't forget Dayton.
Dayton, Ohio. Michigan. Go Dayton, Michigan. I want to thank Deb and Mike for everything they have done, not only for raising and nurturing a great son, but for all that you've done in preparing for this great event this weekend. For taking in our daughter, being part of your family as well. We could not be happier that we're all part of a new family unit.
Jeff, you notice the yellow legal?
Legal pad, sorry.
I had to refold it for him.
Hey, everybody.
So I want to share a few things with you all about Jessie that you may or may not know. Sorry, you may. So, from a very early age, we knew that Jessie was going to be something special. She was always bold and determined. I think you all would agree with that. We were told by a preschool teacher, and I forget how old you were, 2 or 3 years old, I think, that she was a risk taker. Now, as the father of a daughter, that is not something that your daughter is 2 or 3 or 4 years old. What raced through my mind at that time, I don't want to discuss. But we knew that we had something to cherish with Jessie, in terms of being bold and determined and being the risk taker that she was. She took things head on and accomplished so many things very quickly. One memory that I want to share with you, and I don't know if many of you know that Jessie and Rod were figure skaters when they were little. There was one competition, we did a lot of competitions. One level to the next level to the next level. There's one memory that I have distinctly at the ice center where they skated, and I'll never forget. I forget how old she was. But she had a program, she's her little outfit. My house is full of little outfits. And she got on center ice, and she's ready to go, and something happened with the music system. So she's standing in the middle of our skates, in the freezing cold, in the middle of the ice rink, just standing there, waiting, and we're getting really nervous. I'm getting really nervous, everyone's getting really nervous. She just stood there. And then they fixed whatever it was, and it was like nothing. Jessie just got out there, did her program, she was prepared, she was determined, and she nailed it. And I'll never forget that. And that's Jessie. Pure preparation and determination is how I would describe this. So organized, just like this one here. It's a right from Marcy. You know Jessie's a major list maker. And Mike, just follow the list. Trust me. You know. Jessie and I don't know whether you know this or not, Jessie and I also share a love of reading and science as well. She would have to read a book in middle school or high school, I don't remember when it was, and she knew I would want to read it. We share a love of science and reading. And she'd read the book, and then I'd want to read the book, and I'd read the book, and we'd talk about the book. And that was something that always very special that I have with Jessie. Something in the forest. I'll never forget that. Anyway, she also loved roller coasters. And this is a funny story. No one in the family would ever go on a roller coaster. Nobody. So guess how you want a roller coaster. I was in that Jessie she ran into this simulator, and I don't know what it was, an F-16, 15, I don't know, some kind of simulator. She got into it before me. And I knew I was in trouble. And I was in trouble because I could not get out of it. I was so green and just trying to stand up. I had to crawl out of the machine because I don't know what she did. But I was done for the day, and since that time, no way I can go on a roller coaster. That has never going to happen again. Yeah, your job. He likes roller coasters. Yeah. Something this year in common. Always wanted to try something new. One of the things that we would never do is go camping. Marcy, we're not going there. But Jessie might. Jessie, you became very outdoorsy. And I think that's my influence. And you guys like to go camping and music festivals, and that's something that I don't know where you got that from, because that was us. That's great. That's awesome. And we love you about it. There's always something adventurous, always something new. Mom and I see your relationship with Mike and how the two of you have grown together and have become a very happy, loving couple. We are very proud of you both. Of what you have become, which I already always knew you would. You've created a warm, caring, welcoming home. We feel so blessed to have you and Mike as part of our family and cannot wait to share many things with you in the future. Mike, we love you. You just work so well together. You work so loving and fun and just always willing to be yourself. We're so happy to have you as part of our family. There was a time when Jessie had a medical issue, and I'll never forget this, when she was in college. And we were in Orlando, and it was an emergency situation. She was here in Pittsburgh, and Mike never left her side, ever. Never left the hospital, never left her side. And I will always be so grateful for you to that. That was very special. I sensed something right then and there. I knew there was an absolute devotion that I saw. And I knew that this relationship, from that moment on, was going to end up where we are now. Mom and I only wish the best for the two of you. You know that we will always be there for both of you if you ever need anything. Anything. Mike, Deb, and Christina, Marcy, Jerry, Robin, and I, and of course Jessie, want to share many family events with you in the future. We are so grateful and happy to be a member of your family as well. Mom and I have been married for 31 years, more than 31 years. I hope you and Mike have a marriage like we have. Always love each other for who each of you are. Do not try to change each other. Always be a good listener. Never go to bed angry. Get over things quickly. You are now prepared to be the Father. What each of you do affects the other, and most of all, just love each other in life and take things one day at a time. So now, I'd like to thank your toast. Before the toast, Mom wants to say something.
So I've told many of you this, and I will never tire of saying it, but Mike, never could I have picked a better match for this. And Jessie, you make me so proud. Jessie, just so you all know, put together this entire wedding. You are amazing. So proud of you. We love you both, and just hope you have a wonderful, happy life full of many, many happy moments.
Okay, so toast. Is everyone please ready for class? To Jessie and Mike, may you remember this day always, and may the love that you share with each other today be the love that you share with each other always. We want the nose to lose.
super easy. Not only because I won the speech competition out of my whole 5th grade class, I got 3rd in the county, but how much I love my sister and her now husband. When I was about 5 and Jessie 7, we made a pact that we would be each other's maids of honor. And that day for me to be Jessie's is finally here. In 4th grade, the FCAT writing bomb, sorry for triggering you, any of you know remember the FCAT, by the way, who is your role model and why? Now this choice was easy for me. I wrote an essay all about Jessie. I always viewed Jessie to be extremely smart, have so many friends, be the most beautiful person inside and out, and be just overall everything I wanted to be. I also knew Jessie to be probably the most responsible and thoughtful person I knew. For instance, for my high school graduation, she surprised me with such a yummy breakfast. She carved out the pit of an avocado, cooked an egg, put the egg inside the avocado, and added some spices to it. I still remember it to this day, obviously, and it was just so special to me because I think she knew how much it would mean to me. Another example is sometimes she would let me sleep in her bed with her before Mike was around, obviously. Because she knows I hate sleeping alone and it would make me super happy and it would comfort me. I truly lucked out on big sisters. I could never ask for a big sister better than what Jessie has been to me these past 26 years. I miss Jessie's thoughtful actions every day, but I'm always happy to be reminded of them whenever I see her. I even miss our car rides home together from high school when she would play on full blast the song Radioactive because she was pissed I'd show up to the car like 20 minutes after school got out, and everyone knows my lateness has not and will never change. As you can tell before Mike, Jessie on her own was and is amazing. I always tried to imagine who or what kind of guy she would end up with. Never in a million years did I guess Mike. But I'm so happy she did. Mike is just as thoughtful as Jessie is. For example, he stayed up 4 extra minutes until midnight on my birthday to wish me a happy birthday, since he wouldn't see me on my actual birthday because he had to work. I think he could tell how much it would mean to me. That and I think I looked really sad when he said he was going to bed. As soon as when I say we, I mean my family, met Mike, we immediately knew this guy would fit right into our family. Although he is slightly taller than the rest of us, he is just as goofy, weird, and awesome. We even got him to start doing some of our isms, like when we agree with something, we go, I love that my sister found someone who, when people ask, what's your sister's boyfriend/fiance, now husband, like, I say, well, you know, he's Mike. I love Mike so much, and I'm so excited I get to have another brother, just a taller, slightly simmered version of my first brother. Together, Mike and Jessie are even better than they are on their own. You can tell Mike and Jessie truly bring out the best in each other. Jessie is always laughing, smiling, giggling, being sarcastic, and it's just all around better with Mike in her life. And I didn't know Mike before Jessie, but I know he eats his vegetables now. I'll wrap up by saying one more thing to Jessie. Some people know I don't typically like to say the words I love you very clearly. I'll kind of mumble it a bit. However, today is different. And Jessie, I hope you know how much you mean to me. If I had to write that essay all over again, I wouldn't change my choice in who I would consider to be my role model. I couldn't imagine my life without you being there. Thank you for everything you've ever done for me, and I can't wait for you to start this wonderful new life you're building together with Mike. I love you so much. more times than this, but another time, I'd like to make a toast. Please raise your glasses to the most beautiful bride and most gorgeous groom, Jessie and Mike.
I'll make this short and sweet. I've been going back and forth on what to say tonight for a long time. It really didn't click until Mike was talking about writing his vows and how he didn't know what he was going to say. I said, well, Michael, why didn't you talk about one of the first times you guys really connected when you played that game together? It's called, for those of you that don't know, it's called Octodad. It's one of the first times they really connected. It's an indie game about an octopus. It's a two-player game, and one person controls 2 arms and 2 legs, and the other person controls the other 2 arms and 2 legs. And you basically have to just complete mundane tasks like putting away the dishes and doing the laundry, folding clothes, and it might sound easy, but it's not. It mostly just looks like flopping around, kind of like dancing. And I said, why don't you talk about that? He said, oh, no one's going to know. And I said, after we talked, I said, well, I'll take it then. It's good. It's good. But really, it is special, I think, if you think about it. It may sound dumb, like a stupid game, but, you know, working together to complete the mundane tasks of everyday life and loving each other while doing it and having fun. I think that's all you can really ask for when you're married. And I think that's right away. You're just gonna have the best life together if you're just playing out like that. Right? So, love you guys so much. Thank you to everyone that came out tonight. I really can't say enough about these two. And I know, and I knew early on that they're going to be together forever. So, a toast. Here we go.
So much to everyone that came out. It's so freaking cool to have all of these amazing people in the same room together, all from all parts of our life and everything. Yeah, it's a freaking blast, and we're having so much fun. And yeah, thank you all for coming out, being hyped at the dances and everything. And yeah, it's been a good old time. Thank you for all your support. We're glad we got to force everyone to come to Pittsburgh and see all the beautiful views. Maybe some people will move here.